Hello guys, it's BDGamer5 here with a quick Battlefield 4 video for you guys today. This video is going to be going over the patch that was recently released by EA for Battlefield 4 on Xbox 360, and there's also some hints toward the Second Assault DLC. But first off, I'm going to show you the hints of the Second Assault DLC. Now, if you go to the Assault Engineer support and Recon class, you'll both see that there's some exclusive weapons that are up for unlock, but you can't really unlock them yet. There's only one gun that you can unlock out of all of them. Let's first start out with Assault. If you press X for customize weapon and then select a weapon, I've got most of them unlocked here, except the Ace 23 and the QBZ. But if you look right here, there is the it doesn't show it right now because I have it locked. But if you look at this animation to the right of the screen, it shows the F2000. Now, this gun, I looked up online, and it shows unlock criteria Express Train. Now, in order to unlock this firearm, you have to play on one of the maps of the Battlefield 4 Second Assault, which is not released yet for consoles. So, that's just one of the guns. I believe it is Engineer. Wait a minute. Alright. I accidentally spawned into the game. Oops. Alright, guys, I'm just going to keep talking. But anyways, I didn't mean to switch to that gun, but if you look at the engineer slot, there is the VS Val. I'm pretty sure that's the gun. I'm pretty sure it's an integral silenced submachine gun / assault rifle hybrid. And if you can actually unlock that pretty easily. I'm gonna knife this guy real quick. No, get back here. Yep. Anyways, the VS Val, yes, you can unlock it. I believe you have to spend at least 10 minutes in any like any helicopter, and you have to get a certain amount of repairs. I'm not 100% sure if that's how you completely get the gun. I'm not sure if that's the challenge that you need to do. I'm pretty sure it goes along that lines because I looked it up online. But anyways, yes, that is the only weapon out of all these weapons released for Second Assault that are unlockable. I'm going to show you right now, actually. Anyways, here it is, the VS Val. It's co-pilot, and yeah, you have to get a certain amount of minutes in a helicopter. I believe it's one of the little birds, and you have to get a certain amount. I think it's like 25 repairs, and you can unlock that weapon. Now, the criteria for this is pretty flexible because it doesn't have to be all in one game that you need 10 minutes. It's just all in combined. Like, you can, for one game, spend like 5 minutes, and then it'll be added on. And then another game you play with a helicopter that you're in, that'll be added on to that 5 minutes, and it's pretty simple. I'm going to work on unlocking that next, probably. And second of all, we go over to support, and we want to see on support what guns we have. I mean, yeah, this is support. I'm on carbines right now, but I'm going to go to LMGs, what you'd regularly use. I don't really use LMGs very much, but if you go down here, there is the M60E4. Now, most of you guys probably know what an M60 is if you've ever seen Rambo, like John Rambo, the guy with the crazy guy with the huge friggin' machine gun. That is the gun that he used. I don't know if it's a specific model that he used, that this is the gun. But anyways, it's Dust Devil. I believe you have to do some sort of challenge on Operation Firestorm. Because what the Second Assault DLC is old maps from Battlefield 3 being revamped into Battlefield 4. But you need to complete a challenge for that, and you'll get the M60. Now if we go over to Recon, you'll see that the FYJS, you need Recon Expert 4, obviously. That's the only one I don't have. And then, I already got the L96A1, but then you have the Gold Magnum. I don't know if you guys remember this sniper rifle. I sure do. This was the weapon that was on Battlefield Bad Company 2, and it was actually a pretty nice weapon. You could actually reach out and touch them, and it had a reasonable damage rate from, I believe, the chest up. Not compared to like the M98B, which that was a complete beast, but it had a really slow reload speed. But this gun's supposedly supposed to be a pretty good gun. It doesn't have really great range. It has good damage and accuracy, but stability and range it kind of lacks. But anyways, for the patch basically makes it so the DMRs have been revamped and they've been beefed up, so they're a lot more powerful than they were previously in the game. And I'm probably gonna get killed here anyways. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip a DMR right now. I don't really use DMRs. I will probably use them in the future, but I'm just going to use one right now just kind of as an example. So you see if I go to DMR, I only have the first one, and you see I'm not even close to unlocking the MK11, and that MK11 is the first sniper you would receive in Battlefield 4 multiplayer. Right now I'm running the SRR, which is the longest range sniper rifle in the game, and you can actually reach out and touch them. It's not really good for close range. I'm going to equip the RFB, but supposedly they did beef them up. And another thing I want to go over is they supposedly fixed the freezing problem in the game. You know, you'd be playing and you'd randomly freeze, or you'd get the, I'd call it the white tic-tac of death in the top right hand of the screen. What that would do is it would basically just keep blinking and blinking and blinking. I've had that happen many times, and there was no way to exit out of it. There was no way to do anything about it, which kind of sucked. Anyways, yeah. You would get that tic-tac of death, and when you're playing randomly in the game, if something intense happens, I don't know, if a jet shoots you, or your tank blows up, or you shoot something with a tank, I've encountered many times, even previously before the patch, obviously, that it would freeze constantly. Now, after this patch, approximately my game froze 2 times, I believe, after the patch, and that's not nearly as, you know, like, it froze, like, previously before the patch. It froze a lot more before the patch. I mean, since the patch, it didn't freeze quite as much, which I could notice a difference. And you see, I suck with these freaking DMRs. I'm not a really big fan of them. But anyways, yeah, they supposedly beefed up the DMRs, tried to fix the freezing. I think they patched some of the assault rifles. I think it was the SR21 or whatever the hell it's called. But yeah, they supposedly revamped that. And as you could also see, they put new weapons for the DLC here. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to quit, and I'm going to show you guys even some more Easter eggs. Just give it a second to load. That's the tic-tac that would appear when it would just randomly freeze, and it would just stay like that for a very long time. It was actually very frustrating. Anyways, I hope it's not going to do that to me right in the middle of this video. Okay, nope. So what you basically want to do is you want to go to server browser, and not a lot of people know how to do this, and then you right click on the right thumbstick, and it'll come up with different things that you can do. Now, if you look at the menu right now, there is some new maps, believe it or not. We have Operation Firestorm, which is the desert map from Battlefield 4. It was quite a large map that could hold a variety, like a number of players, which was quite a bit. We have Caspian Border. That was kind of a favorite of mine from Battlefield 3. You also got Operation Metro, was the map that they featured in the Battlefield 3 demo when it came out. That was the only map you could play on. It's an okay map, more for close range. Then they have Gulf of Omen. That's another really good one. It's a pretty big map. You also have, I'm pretty sure that's it for right now. But anyways, if I tried to, let's say, Caspian Border, let's just put it on Conquest and press B, and then what it will do is it'll try to find a match for me. So no servers found. But here's the catch, guys. DICE pretty much made these servers, this is what I'm thinking, is just to get them pre-made before the DLC comes out. Just make sure they run well and stuff. But if I tried to run one of those servers on the new maps, the download didn't come out for the map, so it wouldn't work in the first place. But if I tried to join one of those new maps, it wouldn't work. You guys kind of get me. Anyways, yeah. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little update / Easter egg video for the upcoming Second Assault DLC and the patch for Battlefield 4. Please comment.